I'm sure you know that reading to your child is important, but do you actually understand the science behind it? Did you know that when you read a story to your toddler, you're doing much more than helping them learn words? You're helping them build their brain. And the neuroscience behind it is incredible. For years, scientists thought reading mainly activated language areas of the brain. But newer research shows something much bigger is happening. When children hear stories, their brains don't just process words, they begin to experience the story. When a book talks about cinnamon, cookies baking, or flowers blooming, the brain activates areas connected to smell. When a character is running, parts of the brain involved in movement become active. When a character feels sad, scared, excited, or loved, emotional centers in the brain light up too. In other words, your child's brain isn't simply listening to a story, it's helping them live it. And that's especially important during the toddler years, when the brain is developing faster than any other time in life. But here's what researchers found that's even more fascinating. The way children experience stories matters just as much as how often they hear them. Audiobooks can be wonderful, but for very young children, they may be harder to understand because there are no pictures to support the words. Animated stories provide lots of visual stimulation, but the brain doesn't have to create as many mental images on its own. Picture books hit the sweet spot. As your child listens to your voice and looks at the illustrations, multiple brain networks work together. Language, attention, imagination, emotion, and visual processing. Their brain is making connections across all of these systems at the exact same time. Neuroscientist Dr. Sam Wass found that when a mother reads aloud, her baby's brain waves and heartbeat literally fall into sync. MRI research confirms children read to regularly don't just learn better, their brain structure physically changes. Language, imagination, smell, attention, all activating at the same time. And there's another powerful benefit. When children hear stories about characters experiencing challenges, friendships, disappointments, or joy, they practice understanding other people's feelings and perspectives. Scientists call this theory of mind. It's one of the foundations of empathy. I've learned this through both my experiences as an early childhood specialist, as well as my work with parents who feel like they're falling short. The guilt is real, but here's the bigger picture. Not educational apps, not screen time with a learning label, your voice, their developing brain, literally in sync. So when you're reading Goodnight Moon for the 100th time, or stopping every few seconds because your toddler wants to point at every dog on the page, you're not just reading a book. You are strengthening language pathways, building attention skills, developing imagination, supporting emotional intelligence, and helping your child's brain create millions of connections that will support learning for years to come. The next time you curl up with a picture book, remember, your toddler isn't just hearing a story. Their brain is building itself through it. Follow for more on the science of how your child's brain actually works.